Welcome to the Pinal Geology Museum and Mineral Museum. First very ever live stream on Facebook. We're trying this out, new software, new power, we're trying out this StreamYard thing. I see, well, I have a viewer, yay. Maybe it's not me. If you have a comment, please put it down below, or a question, please put it down below on the Facebook window, and I will do my best to get it answered. Today I'm going to talk just off the top of my head, try to do a little seriousness here as I test out this material or this software. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out some things to show you. Hopefully I will be able to show them to you and you'll be able to see them. Going to get rid of that pesky little thing in the corner there. And this, what I'm going to show you here is an Allosaurus tooth. Nobody else is watching, so somebody just went away. Oh, well. This is an Allosaurus tooth. It doesn't have its whole root. It's broken. It was about that long. The Allosaurus lived in Pinal County, Arizona, where we are right now. It was a late Jurassic animal and lived from about 155 to 145 million years ago. We have one at the museum, a mock or a model of a juvenile Allosaurus in the museum. You can take your picture with it. You can come by and see it anytime. And then I have some, let's see, I have, what do I have? Let's see, where'd it go? I've just lost my next prop. Oh, there it is. Hello. A very famous dinosaur that you might have heard of. Maybe even more famous than Allosaurus, but not as famous as one that'll come later. This is the claw of Velociraptor, and you can see my hand and how big it is in relation to my hand. That is the famous toe claw that stuck up like that from its hind foot and was able to rip at various prey items and see what was going on there. But you notice how big it is. It's not very big. It's about 3 inches long. If you watch the movie Jurassic Park or any of the Jurassic Park movies, Jurassic World, you might have thought that a toe claw from a Velociraptor should have been more like this. This is a much larger toe claw than Velociraptor, but this is from Utahraptor. A Utahraptor was not known about at the time of the movie, but just after the movie, they dug one up in, you'll never guess where, Utah. And so this Utahraptor was actually about the size of the Velociraptors that they used in the Jurassic Park series of movies. If you read the books, they're more like this, but Steven Spielberg wanted them more scary, so he made them this size, and everybody said, nah, that can't possibly be. Besides, this one is from Asia, and this one is from North America. The Velociraptor lived during the late Cretaceous, 75 to 71 million years ago, while the Utahraptor was from the early Cretaceous. It was earlier, 139 to 135 million years ago. So a little bit younger, separated in time, but Utahraptor was much larger. And my guess is a little more primitive. Not sure about that. Utahraptor is the state dinosaur of Utah, of course. And now I'm going to talk about, let's see, what do I have here? Oh, yeah, okay. So I got, well, remember, this is a test. Going to see if this works. This is the Allosaurus tooth again. And again, we have one at the museum. What you didn't see, what you may have seen is, there we go. This is our Tyrannosaurus Rex. and it is our cast of a skull that sits outside the door, and the gentlemen are installing it there. This is here. This is an Allosaurus tooth from the Jurassic. This is a Tyrannosaurus tooth. That's about the same amount of tooth that would have stuck up above the gum, or above the bone of the gum of in the jaw of Tyrannosaurus, or in this case, Allosaurus. Oh, if you would, I'm going to go back to, there we go. Learning all this new technology, isn't it wonderful? This is Allosaurus, and this is Tyrannosaurus. Now, Tyrannosaurus was one of the largest carnivores, not the largest, but one of the largest. They've got about 49, 50 feet, maybe closer to 48 feet. This got more toward 30 feet. And what's really cool, and the last thing, well, almost the last thing I'm going to show you, not quite, because I got something really cool. This is not a dinosaur. It is a mammal tooth. It's a mammal tooth, very familiar to a lot of people. They're dug up all the time in California and Los Angeles. We had them here in Pinal County in Arizona. We probably had Tyrannosaurus as well, but this one, much more recent. This is a whole tooth, nothing but the tooth. This is the tooth of a saber-toothed cat, Smilodon fatalis, and they did occur here in Pinal County. And this is Tyrannosaurus versus Smilodon, and they were about the same size above the gum, but the Smilodon went far below into the jaw, farther into the jaw than did the Tyrannosaurus. And I got a couple more things to show you, and I hopefully will be able to do so. Let's see what I can do. There we go. Just going to see if I can. There we go. So show some video. I wanted to test if I could show some video. So thank you for watching that and letting me play with that. Let me see if I can go full screen. Well, pretty much. So I will enjoy that, or we will enjoy that for a moment. But that is a volcano erupting. I'm not sure which one. I had it at some point, but don't anymore. I'm going to put on now another slide, and let's see see if I can do that. And oh, there we go. 66 million years ago. At the end, well, what ended the reign of the dinosaurs, at least as far as the big ones are concerned, was the rock the size of Mount Everest, that 66 million years ago, hit in the Chicxulub crater off what is now the Yucatan Peninsula. And you can see that big round crater that they found a few years ago, and that is the location of it. And what happened was a large Mount Everest-sized rock hit the Earth right at that center of that rock, vaporized all the rock, all the meteor itself, and most of the rock in the crater, and it pushed up tidal waves that went into North America, as far as New Mexico, at least Texas, and several other places along the East Coast, very far, and also the vaporized rock went into the atmosphere, created a very, very dark sky, and smothered all of the plants. That is, the plants that were not killed by the fireball, which apparently did cover the Earth. It surrounded the Earth. It went around the world very, very quickly, and it all happened in about one day. So what I want to show you now is something I just got today. which is kind of cool. Dirt. You may think it's not cool, but I think it's cool. Let's see if I can make it show up a little better. This vial of dirt has right here 66 million year old soil from the Cretaceous era. And here it has 66 million year old soil from the Tertiary era. Here in the Cretaceous, all the big dinosaurs were around. Well, Tyrannosaurus rex, Triceratops, a few others. This is from North Dakota, so Triceratops was there. They didn't get here in Arizona. And here, none of them, not a single one, survived this black band there. That black band there is the soil at the KT boundary. It is all from approximately that one day when that asteroid hit off the Yucatan Peninsula. So that is approximately, this is from North Dakota again, and that's how much ash and other material fell from that explosion in North Dakota. In other places, there's more or less, but that band, that black band, occurs everywhere around the world. In it is a mineral called iridium, and that iridium is very, very hard to find on Earth outside that layer, but is very common in meteorites. And that's that iridium layer, it's called an iridium layer because it has a lot of iridium in it. That iridium layer is what gave the Alvarezes, father and son, Walter and Louis Alvarez, the idea that a meteor had actually crashed into the Earth and created a worldwide catastrophe. So that's about all I have to show you right now and all I have to talk about. We've been here almost 15 minutes. My goodness. I'm very happy with that. If you have a comment, if you have a question, please leave it in the comments. I'll see them in here, and I will do my best to answer any questions. Excuse me, I'd love to just know who my viewer is. But that's where all that extra rock, or a lot of that extra rock, comes. Some of it's ash, some of it's rock from Mexico that came up and landed in North Dakota in that half inch black layer there in that vial. So I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you will comment at some point. I hope that this will stay on YouTube for a while, and you can comment if you thought that this was any good, or if you don't even like the idea. Remember, this is our first production. Please be gentle. And other side, there's some dinosaurs for you, ones that you might see around today. The birds are dinosaurs after all. They're the only ones that survive that layer of rock. Thank you very much for visiting. I am Bob at the Pinal Geology and Mineral Museum. Night-night.